Hello everyone, I'm Solid and welcome back to Armored Core 6. Last time we got some sort of intelligence of the coral in our head. I don't know what's going to happen with that, where that storyline is going to lead us, but for now, we also have a few arena missions to continue on with, and I'd actually like to get these done before we go and continue on with our next mission, which would be infiltrate grid 086. So whatever whatever we're doing there. So before that though, I do want to do these extra missions to get us a few extra points and a few extra upgrades. I think that's smart. So that's what we're going to do.
Combat aptitude evaluation program number 25, rank E.
I forgot to read the description again. That's okay.
Subject AC
Matterlink.
infection. Call sign V6 Materlink. Commencing evaluation.
Okay, it has those
Main system activating combat mode.
weapons that are supposed to be good for shields, I notice. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember how to play this game. That's partially why I'm deciding to do these missions right now, so that I can remember how I play. Right. So we're a melee build, then we're a close range build. This guy's pretty mobile. And I'm missing all of my shots.
AP at 50%.
Come on, hit him. There we go. No! How can he still move when he's done? How dare he?
AP at 30%.
Okay, we don't get heals in this one, right? Yeah, we don't. Okay, I think we're kind of screwed. That's okay. There we go. No, we got him. All right. We managed. So my issue, I think, is I'm trying to melee while in the air,
Target destroyed.
and there's not a lot of vertical
Evaluation. Well done.
aiming to the melee attack. It's really just horizontal, so I really have to be precise with that. But there we go. That's one of them done. We got 4 from that, which is pretty nice. That's pretty big. Let's see what else we have. And also let's read about that. I think I also didn't read the previous one, so we'll read that too. An independent mercenary who stuck onto Rubicon hoping to get rich quick, taking advantage of the chaos brought about by the extraplanetary corporation's forays. Under Nosok's economic theory, the funds of others are but extensions of his own resources. Your money is my money, huh? Thus he continues to take on debt with no intention of repayment, as in his eyes, the money was his anyway. This does have the benefit of allowing him to buy the latest in corporate technology as soon as it hits the market. He considers the power of his AC an asset to his credit score. Okay then, but eventually people are going to stop loaning you money if you don't pay it back. 6th Squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Matterlink is a product of Generation 8, which was held to have advanced the process to the point of rendering all previous generations obsolete, bringing about a new age of augmentation. I forget which generation we are from. I think that was just a theory of mine though, that we're like a augmented human. I don't think that's been fully confirmed yet. It's hard to remember all the things that happened last time because I only play each of these games like every 3rd week because of the way that I have time to record. Unfailingly loyal to Arquebus, she has a reliable track record in the field, and her conduct during missions has established her as a risk-averse problem solver. Okay, Little Z, a warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front. As an infant, Z was taken to Rubicon by her parents, who tempted by the promise of riches from coral mining, sought to make an illegal entry to the planet. Only Z survived the crash landing. She came under the guardianship of Uncle Flatwell of the Rubicon Liberation Front, and the core of an AC was the young orphan's cradle, as she grew up to become a coral warrior. I think we ran into her in the previous missions, and she was not very happy with us. Let's go. We weren't able to defeat her, if I recall. We just didn't have time.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 24, rank E. Subject AC, UAU, call sign, Little ZE.
C. UAU. Okay, got it.
Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay, let's go. Good. Hit him. There you go. Alright, this is actually working out really well. And finish it. Alright, that worked out really easily because of the fact that it was a slower enemy. When I can hit things with my melee,
Destroyed.
that really solves all problems.
Well done.
There we go. It's the really mobile ones that I have trouble with. But I guess the shotgun can deal with them. 6. Jeez. Okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of upgrade points from this. This is well worth it. And now I only think we have one more to do. Yeah. Swinburne. 7th squad leader, excuse me. 7th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Swinburne is a product of Generation 7, the first to receive experimental augmentation using coral substitution technology. So the coral is used in the augmentation. I guess I should have expected that it would be the key to this human augmentation, since it's wanted so badly. Coral substitution, though. This granted him enhanced aptitude as a pilot without the usual complications. Wait, there's usual complications? But with no obvious indication of either efficacy or potential side effects. Swinburne's fears and doubts turned into an overpowering paranoia, the final jewel to crown his odious personality. So, he got augmentation, but didn't seem to have any side effects from it, and he got suspicious of the fact that he didn't have any side effects, and now he's paranoid about it? Okay, fair enough. So, let's go. Begin the program. The nice thing is we can always just change up
Arena
our
Combat
AC
Aptitude Evaluation Program,
if we end up
number
running into a
23,
battle that's we're
rank
just not
E.
suited to.
Final evaluation.
As long as they don't sell the stuff that we get.
Subject AC, guidance, call sign, V7 Swinburne. Commencing evaluation.
Alright,
Main system activating combat mode.
let's zoom over. He's got a shield. Well, buddy, I don't think a shield's gonna help you here when I've got this. And we can use that at close range. Nope. Come on. Break a shield. Nice, and then melee. No, why did I miss so much? I really... The fact that that moves you so much is a huge issue. It really is. Honestly, I feel like I should just be a grounded unit and wait for them to come to the ground in a melee.
E rank evaluation. Well done.
That's the one time where I can be certain of where exactly they're going to be and they're not going to be able to dodge, is when they're coming down from being in the sky. So I feel like I could honestly just wait for them to fall down and then charge up my melee at the right time and do some big damage. Then maybe that's my strategy. In that case, maybe I should be switching to that four-legged version, or like the tank version.
Incoming call.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank E. We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
It is a bit of a shame that a lot of the story and such is delivered through those types of voice-only presentations. We do sometimes get some like pictures and a little bit of visuals to go along with them, but it's a shame we don't have many full cutscenes, And if they are cutscenes, they're usually just in-game rendered ones with us just kind of standing around. It's a shame that there isn't like full-on animated stuff like you would get in Ace Combat, for example. I do feel like the story suffers from that presentation aspect. Honestly, the only From Software game that I would say really got that really did well with its storytelling was Sekiro. Sekiro was the one that really did tell its story, and it told it pretty well, even though I was too dumb to really understand it that well about like all the various intricacies. I was still able to understand it, and it was still told in a nice manner. And this story, although I am enjoying the story, the actual storytelling of it is, the minimalist aspects of it are nice, but they're also not nice at the same time. There's definitely a trade-off that I can notice. So let me go to the tuning, and let's decide what we're going to be using our 8 chips on. Honestly, I think repair kit is going to be important. I think we definitely should do at least one of these. So I'm going to do that, and then I have to decide what I'm going to do with the rest of these 5. Okay, the rest I think I'm going to put into damage mitigation, and then I'm curious about this. I hope it's more useful than I'm thinking, but I want to find out if it is. So I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna allow me to use 2 melee weapons in my in my left hand. I don't think it's going to be able to, but I'm gonna get it anyways. And since we have 1 more point, I will get the, what do I get? Boost kick or assault armor? I'm thinking boost kick. Alright. So now I think we are ready to test some things out. So let me take a look. Let's see if I can do what I'm thinking here. So for the left, no, for the left back unit, can I put on, what can I put on here? Okay, it still doesn't look like I can put a melee weapon here. So I'm a little confused. Okay, I definitely still don't understand about the whole back thing. But that's okay. One thing I am curious about is this. How does this one work? Okay, that's pretty fast. What about its charge version? Because this is a new melee weapon. Okay, that could be better. Because it seems kind of fast. I just need to know how well it works, like, vertically. Do I buy it just to check? Maybe. Yeah, let's try this out. Unfortunately, it doesn't have 2 consecutive hits, so I think that might work worse if it's the attack that actually breaks down their guard. But I'm gonna test out my my AC. I just want to know if it's better at attacking things that are in the air or the ground, like different heights. Let's see. So I can go up. Okay, it doesn't really zoom me forward or anything. But I think that might be because I changed my booster. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it. I have to get really close. Alright, actually, I need to change my booster, I think. I think I did something wrong. It's no longer in the melee build, I think. Okay. Yeah, so this thing is probably only good for breaking shields of really slow ACs, unfortunately. I'm glad I tested it, but we're probably not going to be using that most of the time. Alright, let's just get into the next mission then.
Here's the request from Balin Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field to confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Aalian Ocean,
This is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of grid 086.
We're gonna use that to launch ourselves to the icy
You can
place?
use it to launch your AC to the ice field.
Wow. Okay.
Grid 086 is occupied by the dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug. It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD. Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Okay, I mean, we don't know whether or not we can trust this coral entity, this air, or whoever they are. But we can probably trust them more than we can trust our handler and everyone else we're working for, but I don't know. I guess it depends on what our characters' motivations are and what they actually want to do. Yeah, let's go.
Let me handle getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too.
I wonder who exactly triggered,
Commencing infiltration to grid 086.
like, the big fire that happened in the
Create a
past.
backdoor into system. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders.
And I wonder if this air person could be behind it. Whoever set this whole planet ablaze the first time.
Raven. Let's get to work, shall we?
Cool place. Very cool looking place.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright,
I've
let
sent
me
you
move.
the coordinates. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
Alright, I'm just looking around. Alright, need to go to the upper level of the elevator. Got it, got it. Oh, that's a slow missile. See that? Where's this missile guy? You. That works. That thing's gonna try to shoot me as I get close. I'm finding it very troublesome to actually lock onto things in this game for some reason. Maybe I need to change my sensitivity. Let me do that real quick. Okay, my camera speed is already at max basically though. I don't know. Like, I feel like I lose the lock-on pretty often.
Who's this tourist?
Invincible Rummy.
You think you could just waltz straight in here?
Yeah, I do. If I could just lock onto you, this would be great.
Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rummy to show our guests.
Can I hit him through the wall?
inside.
I can't tell if that worked or not.
Identified as Mad Stomp.
He's ranked a dead last?
Stop, can't be beat.
That's too bad. Poor guy.
You're no ordinary tourist.
Well, bye, Rummy. I'm sorry.
Mad stuff.
Hostile AC destroyed.
Mad Stomp?
Looks like you're having fun, tourist.
Cinder.
RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in and let's get acquainted.
So Handler Walker.
Simple meal for Raven.
Handler Walker was talking to Cinder before. Why are we going now to fight her? Is it just because we take orders from this consciousness now?
I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast. bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers. Within half a year, she seized total control and greatly expanded their operations.
Okay, that doesn't explain why we're fighting her now, though. Okay, I really shouldn't be wasting that shoulder cannon, I don't think. There we go. Yeah, that's the way. It's shooting at me. People down there. Okay, I think I can ignore them. So let's ignore them.
Kept us waiting, Taurus.
Ah!
Hope you love a good party.
Alright, go.
AP at 50%.
Well, you're no slouch, are you?
Just taking a look at the sights here. Look at how small that ladder is. Okay, do I have to fight them? I think this is a situation where I have to fight them, huh? Okay, fine. Let's lock onto them. If it'll let me. Oh, come on. Come on, lock on. There we go. Go, missiles, go. Okay. Are we good now? How do I scan again? Like that. Reach the center of the lower level. Oh, do I just go up here? Okay. That makes sense. Oh, that hurt. I don't know if the explosions of the ACs dying hurts me, but I'm gonna be careful anyway. It's unaware. Yeah, that melee works wonders, although they haven't been that tanky so far either way. It's just very satisfying. Alright, let's use a heal.
Repair kits remaining.
Yeah, one shotgun blast is already enough to nearly kill them anyway. Okay, I really shouldn't have just tanked that to my face. That was rather unnecessary on my part. Very much a skill issue.
50%.
Okay, it's not ideal. Is there anything to see down here? No? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything. Whatever. Moving on.
Can't get good help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Oh, then maybe you should have. Who knows, maybe you can still hire us. Again, I don't really know what our priorities are. Look at this place. It's insanely large. Like, how do you build all of this? When the scale of it is so huge. Even using ACs. It would have to all be automated or something. Very cool. Did those explode?
Multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
Okay. Good. So we got our targets down there, and we got a really big one. Huh. Is there any way I could sneak up on it? Probably not. But I'll try. Oh, also, I have the shield thing that I have not tried to use, huh? Should probably do that.
Barely forgot your fireworks.
Instead, there, we turned on our shield. This is definitely where we should be using that. And then slash him again. Easy.
Alright, tourist. That's enough. You've made your point. I surrender. Just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
Okay, apparently they surrender now. I don't know if I believe her.
Shall we, Raven?
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that in a tourist.
I don't know why she's calling us a tourist. Just because we don't belong here?
Bad. Goodbye.
Alright, here we go! That...
Finished already?
Oh! Okay, it is goodbye.
After all. What a letdown.
Oop! Alright, so I guess it really was goodbye, huh? I didn't expect it to insta-kill me. But now I know, I guess.
So it was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
So what part do I need to shoot is the question.
It's some kind of destination that
Right in there?
rather well equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy these. Be careful.
Oop. Oh yeah, they sure can. So yeah, don't get hit by the melee attacks. So I think we do not have iframes. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, finished already? Not so sharp after all.
Alright, so I'm trying to shoot into the center part there. I'm thinking maybe that's not the answer though. This time we will try attacking from above, maybe? Let's do that.
So it was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
Whoa. What hit us there?
It's some kind of autonomous demolition base. Those grinder arms can easily destroy these.
Yeah, I'm thinking that is the way to do it. Attack from above like that. Doesn't seem to have very good... Okay, never mind. It does have ranged attacks. Ooh. Trying to keep the stance break up, but it's not making it easy. And I'm totally missing my shots. Good, and slash it. I think I need to slash it in the front though. Let me out of here, let me out of here! I'm stuck! Yeah, I'm dead. I'm being batted around. Okay. So I did some damage, but I can't help but feel like I missed something there as well. Like a better place to attack. So its movement pattern is actually pretty similar to the last boss we fought?
I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
This thing's called a cleaner. Oh, what's it doing? AoE? Even if I have to watch out, I still need to stay on the offensive. Otherwise, its stance is going to come back. Oh, it's doing the thing again. Alright, so let's do this again. Okay, it's really hard to get a melee hit in there. Oh, whoa, 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 that lava hurts. And I'm dead.
Finished already?
Okay.
Not so sharp after all.
We got it down to a third. It's not terrible. But I'm really getting the feeling that this particular enemy... Wait, the AC data? Oh! You could have multiple saved and like switch to a different one here. I need to make sure to do that next time. Like save a few different variations. Wow, okay, well, that was a terrible start. But look at how much that does to its front. The front is definitely the place. And then I just have to be careful with how I melee here. Okay, yeah, this is the way.
I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
Alright, let me fly away from here. I
Repair kits remaining.
need to get some distance. Alright. Come over here, buddy. Oop! Okay, yeah, that's an issue, though. Like, I don't know how I deal with that properly. I need to stop meleeing at close range until it's stunned. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I don't think there's any iframes to that.
Finished already? Not so
One thing
sharp
I do
after
notice,
all.
though, about its forward swing like that, it does seem to have a bit of a dead zone that's closer towards it. So maybe instead of boosting away, I should actually boost towards it there so I don't get hit. Like, I think forward and to the left is probably the way I want to go here.
The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
Yeah, stay close. Like this. Okay, its body does hurt me, but it doesn't hurt me as much as the grinders.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Keep firing. Alright, now get out of here. Actually, maybe don't get out of here, actually. Maybe we stay close
Going to
still.
have the last laugh.
Oh, no, stay away from the lava, though. That's bad. Oh! Okay, now we're dead. Now we're dead.
Finished already?
Alright, so we're learning.
Sharp after all.
We're learning.
Down.
I think that is a viable strategy for the first phase. I think for the second phase, we just need to be a little bit more safe with it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I really can't afford to get hit by those melee attacks. I do just want to sit like this, I think,
Remaining.
and stay close.
Finished already?
Oh, never mind, we're dead.
Not so sharp after all.
Okay,
What a letdown.
Maybe we try the hit from the top strategy again. How about that? Maybe that's a better idea. Just a thought. I just feel like it doesn't do that much. Okay, shooting from the distance like this actually is working. There we go. Yeah, this works. Okay. Alright, now run.
Nice. I heard you were good.
Oof.
Have the last laugh.
Run! How do I dodge that? Do I just have to jump straight up?
One repair kit remaining.
I think I do. Jump! Yikes. Okay, good.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Run.
P at 50%.
Get behind him. Whoop! Okay, this is working. This is really working. Jump!
Oh, finished already? Not so tough after all.
Maybe that's a dodge into them situation. We got down to a third again, and I think we this is definitely very doable. It's just when we get clipped by that, it really hurts like that. I really have to avoid getting hit by that attack specifically. Wow.
Finished already?
Yeah, things can end so fast.
After all. What a letdown.
Yeah, just stay in the air maybe. As much as possible. Come on, melee. Good. Stay up in the air. Nope, stay up in the air.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Whoop. Yeah, just stay in the air. Stay floating. That is the method, seems like.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Alright, jump. Get out of there. Jump, jump.
Light and ammunition at 50%.
That's fine. We're gonna stun them here very soon.
Light shoulder ammunition at
Oh gosh.
2 repair kits remaining.
Good. And slash again. Almost done, and we're done. Okay. Yeah, so the key really was just hover a little bit. And it's fine.
Complete shutdown confirmed.
That was fun.
Enough, tourist. It's been miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here. You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
Was it really that big of a problem for us to go and use the thing to shoot ourselves across the way? Like, did they really have to attack us and do all that just to prevent us from using their equipment? Is it really that big of a deal? I guess if they know that we are going to go try to find the coral that's over in the ice area, then that would be why they didn't want to let us use that, but still.
No new messages.
Really?
Raven, we've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. This could just be another one of her traps. But
Cinder.
after the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely. Let's take a look at the briefing.
But it said no new messages. Does that mean nothing from Handler Walker? Is that what that actually meant? Interesting. Okay, first off though, we have a bunch of money. So let me take a look if there's anything I want to get. I actually feel like getting these legs. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get that. And I'm going to try to make another setup that uses it. A ranged one. In which case I will need a ranged arm unit. Which we might already have. So let me see what I can make here. Alright, I think that's good. We got double assault rifles and double grenade launchers as well. With the quadruped legs. And we're still pretty mobile. So I think that's good. Let's try that out for our alternate build. And we'll give it a true test run in the next mission.
My favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first.
I was gonna say, what happened to us getting launched?
Someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in.
Why do we
It's the
care?
Cinder coyotes. You never
Better
take
pay
me
us.
on. Always sniffing around and snapping at our heels. They're dull company, tourist. One thing, though. They're using RADMTs, hot from the black market. They might be a pack of dumb animals, but at least they know quality workmanship.
Those
Anyway,
don't look like quality
you know the
workmanship,
score.
I gotta be
You made
honest.
this mess, now you get to clean it up. Well, technically, I'm asking you to make a whole new mess. Ah, whatever. You know what to do. Now get out there.
So if we wanted to just get launched, we could just ignore her and go get launched. And not even care about whatever the heck she's talking about. But she's gonna pay us for it, so I guess we're doing it.
Your
That's the main
handler
thing.
didn't authorize this sortie either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
So we're doing a lot of unauthorized things, and our handler hasn't commented on it just yet. Surely that's gonna happen at some point. We haven't actually heard from him
Main system
in
activating
a little
combat
while.
mode.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Get out there and bag me some coyotes.
They're
Okay.
already moving in, Raven. Let's handle them.
Open up.
Hey, we got an AC! Never seen one like that before. Must have got a sweet.
Oh right, I haven't tried the kick ability, have I?
Send in the punchers and kickers!
Speaking of which, the punchers and kickers, so they boost over and kick?
When did those hit the black market?
They look like those Spartans, but with enhanced firepower. and
Okay, I forgot how to kick.
Damn it! This wasn't part of the plan!
Can't stand the sound of whiny coyote.
There we go. Anyone else? There is. Where? Oh.
Clean as a whistle. Moving on, tourist.
Enemies detected. I'll mark their location.
Figured you could handle this on your own, so I called off my MTs. About time we got some maintenance anyhow.
Is this gonna open? Oh, I guess we're going above.
Look, fella, we got company! And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies? We'll blow the sky high.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I killed Rummy, didn't I? Oh, maybe I didn't. Wow.
With your tourist.
Okay. Good to know. Those missiles really hurt. Let's, wait. Okay. There's no checkpoint. That's fine.
Main system.
Yeah, we did die very early on there. Let's try that again. Maybe that's the point where we're going to want to use our temporary shield.
Get out there and bag me some coyotes.
They're already moving in, Raven. Let's handle them.
Hey, we got an AC! I've never seen one like that before. Must have got a
Right, and we can levitate like this now. Forgot about that.
Send in the punchers and kickers!
Okay, let's ignore those ones and
Please make our own engine.
take care of the ranged one first, I think.
When did those hit the
That probably makes more sense.
They look like Bell Spartans, but with enhanced firepower and maneuverability.
Damn it! This wasn't part of the plan!
Can't stand the sound of a whining coyote. Finish him off, tourist.
Okay,
Clean as a whistle. Moving on, tourist.
let's try this again.
Enemies detected.
This time we're going to boost over,
Figured you could handle this on your own.
and we're going to shield
So
up.
I called off my MTs. About time we got some maintenance.
There we go.
We got company!
Who else is shooting me?
And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies?
Ooh, down there, that's who it is.
Sky high!
This one is on you for taking out Rummy. You would have kept watch at least.
2 repair kits remaining.
I see, they were thinking that we were Rummy. But I mean, it's not really on us for taking out Rummy, it's on you for sending Rummy in to fight us. For no reason.
Confirmed. Coyote force eliminated.
Looks like it's over. Guess I was right to pick you for the job.
It's over already?
And now, it's my turn to help you.
Okay, another very quick mission. Wow. Yeah, these missions are not very long for the most part. Not a lot of money, too, for that one.
1 new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. I see you're heading for the cargo launcher now. Not a bad idea, I'll give you that.
He doesn't like that we're doing things on our own now, though.
I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
He's not mentioning it, though. Okay, fair enough. I guess we're just going to go straight into the next one. I do miss not having a melee weapon, though, so I think I'm going to switch back to my other AC. Or maybe I'll make another variant that still has the tripod legs, but has a melee weapon. Let me do that real quick. Alright, let's go.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well.
Do we need her knowledge?
One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis.
I see.
The fires happened half a century ago. Well, it could just be some dozer inside joke.
She'd have to be very old? Or maybe she's... We've only heard her voice, we've never seen her. Maybe she's just like a brain in a box or something? I don't know. Maybe she's a robot now? That might be it. Right. Let's head on in.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
I mean, I'm enjoying it as well, but I still have so many questions
Main system activating combat mode.
about everyone's motivations.
Here we go, tourist.
Alright, got our melee
I'll lead
again.
the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
We don't owe you anything. I really don't feel like we do. We've already done stuff for you.
This
And you
elevator
tried to
goes
attack
straight to
us.
the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
Okay, so everything is gonna see us? And so we're just gonna get attacked by everyone?
Sending you new marker data. This is Carlos said. At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA satellites.
Firing range of the satellites? Oh gosh. Okay, first off, why do the satellites have a visible red laser designator? That doesn't make any sense to me. Not unless we were like outside of atmosphere already, which it doesn't look like we are. So I need to get over to there. Let's just go.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
Whoop, run. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna shoot it. Okay, I tried to block it with that. It didn't work out.
Don't get fried.
I'm trying my best.
Powerful laser. Be careful, Raven.
Nice moves, tourist.
How am I supposed to avoid it? Just like that? Staying under things? That's all I can think of. I got super lucky there because I totally messed up that maneuver.
At 30%.
Holy. Why are they not getting blasted? Ugh. Come on, let me up.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Breathing weapon.
Sheesh. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna keep moving.
The cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist.
I mean,
Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
I don't know if I have the ability to, but I'll try my best.
AP at 50%.
Sheesh.
That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
There. Access the container.
Okay, at least I'm not getting shot at. In we go. Oh no, supplies replenished. What, are we gonna have a big boss battle here, or?
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Where? Okay.
That machine.
It's a spider. Cool.
Great.
Looks very cool.
Found a sea weapon.
Sea weapon.
That tourist is a sea spider.
Ooh.
Institute's relics left to haunt Con. Now what's it doing here?
Okay, I'd really appreciate if it didn't do that.
Control the sponsoring generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires by this Meditative Institute. Their dirty work survived.
AP.
Oh my goodness.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on the base of action.
Yeah, I'm trying, alright?
Seemed enough for someone to trip over.
Okay, I think I need to go dodge towards it when it does that.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Goodness gracious. Alright, it's stunned. Go for it.
What the?
Oh, it can fly, okay.
Another coral response. Watch out.
Ooh,
No. This could be some good R&D data.
I don't think we're worried about that right now.
AP at
Taking major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
I'm trying.
left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Almost there. Sheesh.
The generator's going to explode.
Think we need to get away from it then. Sheesh. Well, we did it first try.
Coral for fuel.
I mean, wasn't that
That was
didn't we
quite
already
the
know that?
show, tourist. How about we get back on track?
I already said they were basically using the
I'll
coral.
operate the launcher from here.
I already used that as like a analogy that they just found oil here and everyone started fighting over it. And I thought they already said that it was a power used as a power source. So why is Air shocked that they were using coral as fuel? I was assuming that we also use coral for fuel, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, our thrusters aren't red; they are blue. For whatever that is worth.
Brace yourself.
Oh, for what? We get launched out of that thing? Got to get inside it first. There we go.
By the way, tourist. You're Walter's hound, right?
She didn't even know that at
This
first.
dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do.
Hmm. So she understands something about Walter that we
Oh,
don't.
and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right?
Yeah, the amount of G's that we'll experience are probably enough to kill us
No
if
one's
we were
ever
normal
used it to
humans.
launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
I assume since we're an augmented human, we'll be fine for some reason.
Hope your luck changes.
Our luck has already changed, I think. Running into whatever this entity is. Oh! I guess it's supposed to do that, though, I guess. Boosters have separated.
Raven?
Oh. Is this because we're going into that, like, coral cloud?
You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral.
Are you not a voice of the coral?
Currents coursing across Rubicon.
Is she somebody that died in the fires?
Walter was correct in his judgment. 'Cause
Walter was correct in his judgment. What was his judgment?
The coral. It's here.
Oh,
in
okay.
This desolate place.
Yes. Like, I still don't know who this person is that's been speaking to us. And she spoke about, like, the voices in the coral as if she's not one of them. But she clearly is. So I'm wondering what that's all about.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be fighting over it, and we're gonna be fighting for both
Registration
sides.
number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your records have been updated. D-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena.
Cool.
These correspond to the middle ranks. We invite you to further hone your technique.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. New mercenary data added to the arena.
Raven. I was looking into the arena, and I discovered something you might want to know about. It's a network service that was labeled Nest, with no obvious clues about its purpose. From what I can tell, it's a special mercenary support program, encrypted and kept secret. I've installed a back door, so you'll have no trouble getting in as you please.
Okay, special arena missions. I'm gonna have to see what that's about. New parts are available for purchase. Is that a multiplayer thing? Okay, it's a multiplayer thing. Battle again 1v1 and 3v3 matches. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. I will absolutely get destroyed if I try that. But that sounds really cool. I can definitely see that this game is designed for PvP with the amount of detail put into the like stats and optimization and different play styles. So that makes a lot of sense. Also, we now have the ability to buy new things, I would think. Let me see what there is available. Oh, a special shotgun. It's not a true shotgun. Its area attacks are enabled by firing individual projectiles from multiple barrels simultaneously. Interesting. So compared to our current shotgun, how is that? Like, let me see. Also, we have a stronger bazooka. Interesting. Stun bomb launcher. Stun round launcher developed fires projectiles that scatter electrified metallic shards which build up to an induced forced electrical discharge in the afflicted craft. So it's meant to stun things? Interesting. So we're getting some interesting weapons here. I've got to say, though, I do love my basic shotgun. So our basic shotgun does 800. Has a pretty slow fire rate. Okay, so this is actually different from our current shotgun. Long-range shotgun. Uses specialized large shells to improve shot density, extending effective range, but reducing the firing cycle. But it also does more damage, in general. Which might make it worth it, despite the longer time to get out the damage. I feel like that could be worth it. And then we have this, which just has more damage in general. And fires faster. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like I want that. Like, what's the true downside there? Longer reload time, it looks like. 3 seconds between shots. Or between however much ammo it has. And it's even closer range. Yeah, I'm getting this. I'm definitely getting that, and we're definitely using it. It sounds like a lot of fun. I do definitely prefer the shorter ranged options. It might honestly be worth having 2 of them as well. Yeah, since they're cheap, I'm going to buy a second one in case we want to play around with that later. Okay, I'm actually seeing a few things that I'd like. Oh, what's this, though? Fortaleza? There's a lot of interesting new stuff that we're getting access to here. Like, I just realized there's these new arms that have even better melee specialization. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna go with. Got my shotgun to continuously damage them. And I've got my melee specialization to just deal as much damage as possible. And both my shotgun and these both have a ton of impact. So it should make it relatively easy to stun enemies. As long as I can hit them. The only problem is, yeah, the shotgun has a very slow fire rate.
2 repair kits remaining.
And that is noticeable. I do wonder if this shotgun would be a better choice, actually. Yeah, I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to try that out as well. Yeah, I think I prefer the this shotgun, the tiny one. Also, I think in terms of dodging, I should stop spamming a dodge, of course. And I think more specifically, I should only dodge when missiles are coming at me or they're charging up a big attack. Like when they're just firing like that, I can't dodge it anyway, so there's no point. I think that's what I need to learn. Is just only dodge when they're charging up a big hit. Like that one. One thing I might have to do is eventually switch my shoulder weapons. Although they do really good damage against boss enemies, if there's something really mobile, and I feel like that's going to be the most annoying type of enemy to face in the game, then I'm going to want something that can actually hit. And something that I can actually use when the enemy is not stunned. I can use those rocket launchers when large enemies aren't stunned, but if they're a smaller boss, that could be a problem. So I think that's what I'm going to look forward to in the future, is getting some different shoulder weapons that can hit mobile targets. Now, before we go on, I do want to do these, of course. I think that's going to be the best thing for us to do, but I'm going to go eat first. So I will go eat, and then I'll get back to you guys, and then we're going to do the arena. So see you then.